Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? You see? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Simon said greetings once again at the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I I. And all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make well grow the platform. You know, see. Yeah, man. We'll continue with the journey. The journey to a degree to higher education. You know, see. Yeah. Sophia, link me up now, man. Don't tell me say you don't know. Well, Sophia, link me up, man. You don't know, man. See? I really appreciate that link there. Yeah, so we'll continue with the journey, Rasta. In a university. Yo. You know, part one, I tell the items so I'm going to apologize and reserve to the British youth. I'm going to go now the full explanation. Why? You know, see, this is first and foremost. A lot of the British youth I'm talking is of a Jamaican descent. You know, see. Now, you don't know, psychologically, it's a thing where you kind of have to practice where you preach. You know, see, so when you preach to most of the children, them say you want them acquire certain achievement and things like that without you yourself seeming interested in as such or having achieved such. It's next to impossible because you have a whole heap of dissuasion and persuasion out there with you them in a negative light. You know, see, you got systematic forces where demoralized the process as well. See? So it's like enough youth, once them just can't wait for reach the age where them can make the decision for themselves to say, for abandon studies, Rasta, you know, based on how the system treat them, cause in a lot of cases it discriminate against them and ridicule them effort as if it's a race thing, like because you are of that race, you not have the potential or the skill. You know, see, and not communicating to the youth them say it's a general thing. You know, see, it go right across the board. All races struggle with certain ailment and things like that what might inhibit them progress, you know, and there is also assistance there, you know, systematic assistance for help them and propel them along the way. You know, like for instance, if a youth have certain like ADHD, dyslexia, and them sort of something that you have special program and special processes for help them. But in our case, I observe it's recorded, documented evidence is there. Sure say, you know, people within this administrative part of the system make them youth feel less than themselves, like, you know what I say, and yeah, the attention that's needed is not being paid to these youth in order to propel them forward. And again, based on my experience, I man observe say when them youth see the you know, the atmosphere, the attitude towards them parents, them obviously are gonna grow with a level of resentment for authority and for, you know, institutions like these. You know, see, coupled with the facts that well then them suffer, a lot of them suffer mistreatment in the process and being told like, listen, you're not gonna turn out to anything good and all them things that openly by people who were placed in the position where for, you know, assist them, for develop them self-esteem and self-confidence. These people use the opportunity to break enough of them and tear them down and ignore, you know, certain rebellious nature within the youth them, knowing so well then there are, programs and things like that where to help them, temper these sort of things. See, so this is where the apology come from, because at one point I did I say these youth here have the greatest and the best opportunity in the world. Them still do. This the best access and opportunity in the world, from my observation, is what the British black population has got to, propel the race to a degree where you can get certain academic levels and becomes a potential, a formidable figure in terms of representation for the race, for I and I as a people. See, it is still so, but again, without personal experience, there is no way to recognize the boundaries, the borders, the barriers that are placed, are fixed themselves in a position of influence where them can further demoralize these youths. See, from my personal experience, I can tell you say it's there. Now, the explanation in a part one was to give you a grasp of the systematic oppression in one area, in one respects, that prevent people like I and I from accessing certain resources, like me explain. You don't know. Go watch part one, and then we'll see what I'm gonna talk about. See, but I'm there seeing and not even aware of the access what I have. Seeing is a lady named Trish Newman, and we see her in the comment section time after time. I can't stop calling her name. She come like my mother. At them level they may have her. See, she she observe certain things about I and I, seeing and recommend that I and I, where go study higher learning and things like that. What you like? You'd sound like you'd be a good solicitor. See, when we can go rate. So I say no, I can't do them things because such and such I have to have a level this, and I think so well then I have to go back to high school and all them sort of something to get a certain knowledge, and she reveal the fact to I and I say no, you have an access where them call the mature student. See, coupled with the fact that well then I've got children and I'm supposed to be like a inspiration to my children for acquire these levels. See, it is a government consideration. See, the fact that well then my grandparents, now my parents never go university and things like that. It does like have an effect on your children, because it's like them obviously I'll come a point in them life where them I look on it and I say, but none of them never got to university. So why them force me to go R-rated? Enough of them just go, and them like a sort of thing that it is real. It's something where the authorities observe psychologically, see, so them create this space for mature student, apply and get in on a certain level there. So, and that again, it sort of confirm I and I position to a lot of naysayers and a lot of red who probably expect I to be a bit more articulate or whatever, a bit more knowledgeable or however, because of the fact that well then me get accepted in a university. Seeing I'm an unreservedly studies just to the fact that well then more inspire other people still to come check out the system and get free, get a certain knowledge and thing like that, because as a race, as a group of people, we are lacking academic representation. See, very much lacking. Every other race where they have this and have access to it and get treated in a far better way, owing to the fact that well then again we are fragmented, we are and we do that to ourselves mainly. See, we're not organized to the point where we can be a force to be reckoned with by the authorities, by institutions, and so on. You know, when them a deal with one of them know one somebody that them a deal with. So it's like vultures in terms of aggression and oppression, denial and marginalisation when them come down from I&I, because not that the institution hasn't got policies and rules that include I&I, but you got bigoted personnel who staff these institutions where take the opportunity of our fragmentation for abuse individually. You get what I say? Because me not tell John Tam where me I go through, and John Tam not tell me where I go through. And it's like this selfishness amongst I where it credited to our own destruction. You know see? You know see? So after I man go some book and apply to university for a space, seeing I man get, you know, like a task from some little task, like for instance, write an essay. Now them explain to you so this is only to see how far along you were in your you know the education level where they acquire over the years, regardless of how good or bad they were. Them just want to know you know how for position you or what sort of approach and thing like that. See, so I man best and write an essay, and it was accepted. It was, you know, like, yeah, good enough for considered enrollment. You know see, and you know it wasn't such a bad thing because I can't remember how much word. I think it was a 500 word essay, you know, and we do it and we get a level of acceptance. So we have to follow a process now for become eligible for enrollment and things like that. You know see, you know the first instance when I check up on, because I have to send in certain documentation again for sure say you is a home student or you is a foreign student, because you don't know without blame or it's a relevant thing, because at the end of the day you know I saw the thing said. You know see the education it costs, and you have to it's a process and we accept that. See, so at the time, due to the sort of visa where I man have, seeing it expire after a certain one, not the visa itself expire, the ID expire. So you have to send it off back to get a replacement, right? Yeah, you know, up to date one and thing like that. So each time, at this point, my one did expire, even though you still have possession of it at the card, but you make an application for a renewal. See, so I man was going through that process. You know, see, so at the time, I did have to present an expired biometrics card. See, it shows say we have legal standings as far as acceptance is concerned in a university. So, but because of the expiration, them had was to confirm this with the Home Office that issued these type of thing, you know. You know, after a while, it take a little while still, seeing. Again, when the administrative people, them when I daily, I'm telling you, have certain type of people with certain intent when they're interested in your development, and then use the opportunity at the position where them have for further marginalize you. You know, see, so it's like the owners of the whole thing was on me now for instill upon them the duty with them have for do the necessary investigation, because the administration staff only look upon it and say, yo, this expires, so it's invalid, roll back that. See, as if that's it. You know, see, I man now have to do some vigorous research and, you know, some inquiry and thing like that, and basically ask them for contact, because it's the duty of public institution when them come across things like that. It's a policy at the Home Office where you have special access as a government institution to the Home Office, where the Home Office will confirm, can and will confirm I&I status if me present expired biometrics card. This is policies, but these administrative people are either not learned enough or wasn't interested, or because of the individualism within ourselves, and each guy knows every black man where you deal, or every Jamaican where you deal with, individually you deal with him. So you will deny him certain things, and him just stay in denied. You know, see, him no know say John, Harry, Joseph, and Tom over there, so get access of the same situation and get access to based on the policies and things like that. You know, see, so this is the condition where I'm faced with. So I'm gonna reach out to Trish Newman and then we there and we sit down and we do the match up, and she said, you know, make them know so them forgot do that. See? And I'm gonna make them know say, yo, but this is the policy these days. Government policies for if you know if this be the case, this is the practice or something where you're supposed to do. So I saw now them contact the Home Office. See, and the Home Office tell them say, yeah man, he is a home student, but I know that. He said during these back and forth between me and them Rasta, I man go and go some book now and I call them like, you know, weekly and for updates and things like that. And you have this particular individual we're working at the administration Rasta where I talk to I like a dog. Each time I call, you know, see, yo, what make you know wait? This is a part of me I talk, but English language I'm talking, I'm care about it. Yo, you know, what make you wait your turn? This is, you know, we're busy and wait and play. It's just a simple yes or no, you know. We still hasn't received any communication from such and such. But the level of frustration where this woman here show me, I man feel like so well then Rasta, I man I do something wrong. I man even I feel like say this woman have the power for deny I based on you know I man pursuance, persistence and things like that. You know see it? I saw I man begin to feel. You know see it? Which while she not have no right, she not in a position for talk to I and I, a prospective student like that. You know see it? Because again it's an educational institution, it usually have a level of tolerance and a level of you know dignity with which them deal with them student, because again it could have be a comeback blow. And that's something I'm reporting or I try pursue any further at the end of the day. You know see, not no. You know see, but just allow it because you don't know. I'm not say it's because it's regular. I'm gonna make it look like so well and it's ordinary. No, or acceptable. No, it's not. See, but we move on because the process when I say draining, but you're turning a new page in your life and these things are new and you want to concentrate on them and try make it get and try regularize yourself with them. You know, self-impose a distraction for yourself for further deter or differ from the task at hand, which is university education. Remember a grade 7 at Winard Road School, I'm an end up unfortunately stopped that school. So this is definitely, it's like a new universal to complete, not a new country or a new nation. No. It's a new universe I'm gonna find myself in. So we have to do what is necessary mentally, you know, for prepare for such a attempt. You know, see. So we move on from that. The dog treatment, I know this woman I talk to and I make it look like say the power of my future in a fear and all. Let me I said just last year, you know, I say John will start. Anyway, eventually now, she tell me say she get back the thing. See? But when she get back the thing now, I man apply for the January, you know. See, because from September last, me I try apply. See, now, she tell me, say, when, you know, my application for the January enrollment. See, so when she get back reply from the Home Office now, here she'll tell me, say, watch ya, we can't accept you, we're full for January. January last year, January this year when me started, or January 2023 when me started, you know. This woman I tell me, say, it intake full, them can't accept me, enroll me for January, so I have to go wait till September, which would have been now, this September, 2023. See? Some of them I look on it and I say, but this really, and again, it's based on the attitude of the woman. You know, see, I man never settle for that. It never feel right. It never, it wasn't acceptable to I and I. I man decides so well then I and I try some other route and some other rate. One day I call back, with the intention for further query this. See, luckily this day I'm get a different lady Rasta. By some, I don't know, Rastafari make a different lady answer the phone. See, I'm explain to the lady. Say, well then, not furthermore, I never tell her the experience with the first administrator. See, me just tell her, say, yo, am I supposed to send back a reply regarding my rate? What's the, which part with that? See, she look into it and say, yo, yeah man, it's there man. See? And I like she look at my file and I say, and I talk about September enrollment. Like she said, I have to push it now because of September. I said, no. I said, no man, January me apply for. You can't push me all the way to September. I'm a big man and I don't have time to spare like children. See, January me apply for. This is not fair. This is not right. At the end of the day, from October me apply for January. So no, I can't understand why you're not telling me so me can't. I should go so alright, hold on, put up on hold. And make two wait go around, I don't know what she do and come back and say, yeah, there is a space for January. So last year, I said there's a space for January. See it? And she put me down for that space then in January and thing like that. And I tell myself to expect an email regarding enrollment. See it? And when we get the email, we just press accept enrollment for January and thing like that. So that asked the bolt and gone through the gate. So the other woman know whether that marginalize I and I. When she come back on duty or whatever, that ass had done bolt already. She can't stop it or pull it back again. See it? Because the expectation was created and by law that stand predominant Rasta. See it? So I am now I forgot you another process where in registration where you apply for student loan. See, I'm under that from October, an online process. See it, and when I'm do the process, the way the farm set up now regarding people like I and I, see it reached to a point where I'm on for upload for put in. No. When I'm on state, I'm on immigration status. See? It just stop there so. See? It not instruct me further, See? And each time I'm go back for check the progress, it tell me again so to upload my immigration status. That's all it I do. See? This is the student finance department. See? Each time I'm go for months, it treat I like that. It's one day now when it come to another step in the administration process because again, although the application for student finance is simple and basic, there is still assistance. Universities still provide staff assistance for assist you with applying for this. See? So I man go towards the assistant because not just for that, but the person was there to assist you further with other little things as well, prepare you for enrollment and all them sort of things. So I man go so book now and go in for the enrollment and no the rest of follow-up process and thing like that in person. Seeing and the lady now go and tell she go and make a phone call to student finance itself to find out what going on because she herself they try move forward and can't move forward. I mean, this is a member of staff, will tell me personally say 11 years she had do this for and she never buck up on anything like this before. See, so she went to make the phone call now. And this now a member of staff. Because a special access them have to student finance, Them have the access for me have is just a media access, a basic like call center personnel. I'm another speak to. We just give her basic information. Now she have access to high level administrators in a student finance where she call, as a staff member of a university, where she call and ask, wait, what go on? So that's a him now I say, you have to, in my case, me have to download the application form, fill it out and send it off manually. Else I'll know I'm another still there. I check every minute. I wonder how the application now move forward in a Rasta. See? So I man do that. She do that for I. And I man come in and fill it out and meet the criteria. Obviously, see, there's nothing expressed on the form where I man in doubt I might not be eligible. See, everything, yeah. See? See, so I man fill it out, send it off, go give them and thing like that. See? When I man send it off, go give them. Alright, so before I man send it off, go give them. You see this lady here, when I tell you, so make the phone call and thing like that and say, what go on, we're stuck here, so. See, during the conversation with the student finance staff member where she correspond with on the phone, me can't hear what she say. Me give her permission for make representation on my behalf. Or me can't hear what she say. During the conversation, the guy tell her something. See, where I'm on the ear and I'm on the know, because the end she come back to me and I say, yo, I better you stop and wait till you get your indefinite leave to remain. Then you try apply for university, because she don't feel the application for student finance are going to be successful. So me question my eligibility. She said, yes, you're eligible, yes. Obviously, because they're upon the farm, everything preparation for you. But you want student finance have a way where them not want to deal with people like you. Where them set up a whole heap of roadblock. I've experienced it, I've seen it before. A whole heap of roadblock to deter you from demoralize you from coming to university. That's me, I say, where the rascal I say. She say, yeah. So, that's me, I look on it and I say, then, oh, this is acceptable to you. Me, I say to myself, oh, this is acceptable to you as a member of staff of a university who teach law, who know rules and regulation, who supposed to consider humanity and things like that. Oh, you accept them illegal attitude and action from a body like student finance. See, that's my tell her, I said, she tell me, say, when it comes to enrollment, don't accept enrollment. Or else, I'm going to be saddled with a £9,000 bill because student finance will just punish me until me give up. And I'll end up personally with the university bill when me start and to the point where me stop. And me have to go pay for that. That's why I said, no, that's not legal. She said, boy, like basically, her attitude was, I know it's so, but what can you do? Me say, hey, me I got university, till me buck. And me I carry them go court until them give me my money, until them give me what I am eligible to. See, no, I say me money, because I know my money. And me wouldn't get the money personally. The money I pay to the university through them, Rasta. So I like say them give me a lump sum of money where me might run away with. This is not the case. See, me would have get here and pay the bulk of the tuition to the university and spot me a little money like every quarterly to take care of myself throughout the time when me attend university. This is how it go. So it's not like say me I get the bulk of the, and nothing for run away with the Rasta. See, so this is like education apartheid in essence. See, and it wasn't acceptable to I and I. See, because me I look on the further long-term ramification and things like that. When I and I afford to apply for indefinite leave to remain and things like that. And when I man now get back a reply or acceptance from the Home Office to do this, I man now end up the possibilities there where I man end up wasting years. Sit down and wait. By this time, the fervor, the enthusiasm would have die out and all them things there, and I man never want that car that. I saw it go with I man. When I man up on a trajectory, I man just love channel all energy in that area there until what is right becomes the reality. See, Rasta, I'm until I say I'm still, it's like she, I defend the university like a fair one, but you're gonna put, and the universities gonna need them. And that's me, I say, lady, listen. Better you never bother talk. You know, see, you not me nah stop. You know, see. She literally tell me, say, when we get the enrollment email, I just ignore it and don't come at university. You know, see, that's I man say, yo, nah, do that. See? Yeah, if anything, long run, we got a quote and all them little thing there. You know, see, so it's like, I kind of want to stop it there so still, and continue next time because I reach like 30 minutes now and you don't know the attention span stay, and this could be all a bit boring to the eye and ears, you know, see, because again, this series are one of the lowest viewed series so far. You know me, I say part 1 not get no much view, you know, see, and I just do something other, but nonetheless, I go share the experience with the item for educate and so that's the item aware the stress, the child's tribulation and the stress regarding this. It's not like say a cut and dry task or process where man just lucky or no. It's an uphill struggle same way even though in Britain, because racism in Britain, it not stay like America. In America, you know who is who and what is what and where to go. But over here, racists, we are smiling on your face, I call you Mr. and Sir and all them things there. And under the table, man, cut your throat. This is how it is, boy, from my experience. You know, see it. So, you know, we'll continue. And next time, we'll pick up from yourself next time. And I give thanks. Rastafari.
Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warrior Hill TV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warrior Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this.